Ohio State opens up Big Ten play against Michigan State. We're going to skip through the non-conference and assume a few easy wins there for the Buckeyes. 21 to 14 here. Michigan State, though, fighting back. They tie the game up, so a little bit more of a competitive game than you might expect. Travion Henderson running it in there, and then it'll be another touchdown on the ground. This time it's Judkins, and Ohio State going to go up by 2 touchdowns. Michigan State on 4th and 2, trying to keep this game alive. They get stopped, and that would do it. So Ohio State going on the road and getting a win here over the Spartans, 35 to 21. Next game is against Iowa. Ohio State is up 13 to 7 now, 20 to 7. Cade McNamara throws a touchdown pass, and Iowa hanging around in this game, but Ohio State, they're going to come back down the field, score 27 to 14. Then it's the ground game again as they start to pull away. And how about one more touchdown? Ohio State wins it 51 to 14 and remains undefeated. All right, next we've got Oregon tied at 7. Kind of the same pattern. A lot of these games staying close early, although Ohio State actually opened up a lead pretty quickly here against Oregon. Going to go up 24 to 7, but Oregon hits a big play, and we've got a 10-point game. Fourth quarter now, still just a 10-point game, but the Buckeyes would add to their lead of this touchdown pass, and they go up by 3 scores, and then another touchdown pass as they are going to pull away. Again, they pulled away in every game here so far. We'll see if that continues. They play Nebraska next, up big early in this one, actually, 17 to 3, make it 24 to 3 as Emeka Egbuka just goes up and makes a big time catch. But Nebraska fights back this time. Cornhuskers going to tie it up with this 2-point conversion. So we're tied at 24 in the fourth quarter. Nebraska has a chance to take the lead. They're on the move. They're in the red zone, and they get a field goal. So they go up 27-24, potentially a big upset here. But Ohio State not going to go away. They come back. They drive down the field, a chance to tie it with a field goal or take the lead of the touchdown, which is what they do. And they go up 31 to 27. Now Nebraska with a chance. The ball was dropped. I'll tell you what, he had a chance at that. Just dropped it, and Ohio State will win 31 to 27. So a scare there. Next, they're going to play Penn State. Nittany Lions with a touchdown. They're up 17 to 10. Now it's Howard throwing a touchdown of his own to Judkins, and we're tied now at 20. Fourth quarter, Buckeyes run it in. It's Judkins. It's 27 to 20. Now Penn State with it. Drew Aller throws, and it's knocked away. So they have to settle for a field goal. No, had a chance to tie the game with a touchdown here, but instead they kicked the field goal, and Ohio State now with it. And there goes Howard into the end zone, and that one will make it a 2-score game. Penn State really needed to stop there. As you see Drew Aller here taking a shot deep down the field. And he finds an open receiver. Touchdown, Julian Fleming, the former Buckeye. Problem for Penn State, though, they can't get a stop. And Ohio State winds up getting another touchdown. And they will win it 41 to 31. So a little bit closer in these last 2 games than how we started. So next we got Purdue. 17 to nothing here, Ohio State. Yeah, this one really not close at all. After a field goal from Purdue, Ohio State going to make a big play. Look at the cutback there on special teams. I hope we get that kind of player movement on the new game. But this will be a touchdown kickoff return, and Ohio State will win this one 34 to 17. Staying undefeated. Next, they'll play Northwestern. 17-14, Northwestern on top. Here comes the Buckeyes as Will Howard runs it in. A field goal, though, for Northwestern would give them the lead back. So we've got an upset alert here. Ohio State then with a field goal, so we're trading field goals, but Ohio State is up by 1. And how about another field goal? Northwestern, they take the lead back. So again, they're just going back and forth here, kicking field goals. On 3rd down and 12, Northwestern with a chance to add to their lead, and they would. Touchdown. They're up by 9, and Ohio State's in real trouble here. They get the touchdown, but still down by 2. Northwestern with it, and they fumble, and Ohio State's defense makes a huge turnover, and it's going to be a scoop and score. What a play, completely turning this game around. They'll go for 2, and they will not get it. So we've got a 4-point game, 4th down for Northwestern. Game is on the line, and again, it's the Buckeye defense making a play, and then they run the clock out. So Ohio State will win this one, 37 to 33, the final score. Buckeyes. All right, next we've got Indiana, 17-17. Some interesting scores here that we've seen. These games not exactly going how you would expect, at least some of them. And yeah, Indiana hanging around, but Ohio State will score here as they go up by 2 touchdowns, and now Howard, another touchdown, a touchdown pass this time to Judkins, 38-17, and again, a game that was close for a while, but Ohio State will pull away and win big. 52-17, the final score. All right, we've got one game left. It's Michigan, Ohio State. Can the Buckeyes finish an undefeated season? Well, we go all the way to the fourth quarter here. Tied at 17. Donovan Edwards with a touchdown run. Now Ohio State looking to answer back. 4th down, trying to force overtime. And they will. So we go to overtime. Michigan with it first. On 3rd down, Orji throws, end zone, incomplete. So Michigan has to settle for the field goal. They go up by 3, so now Ohio State has a chance to win it with a touchdown. Howard throws, and they're not going to convert, and so they have to kick a field goal. So we go to overtime number 2, tied at 27. Ohio State, they're up first on 3rd down. They get stopped, so they kick the field goal. And so it's 30-27. Ohio State on top. Now Michigan with it. Orji here throws, incomplete. And so we're going to go to overtime number 3 as they make the field goal. In overtime number 3, Michigan has it first. And they are going to set up a screen and get all the way down to the 1-yard line. Donovan Edwards making a big play, and then he'll punch it into the end zone. So Michigan up by 6. They go for 2. And remember, this is an old game, so we've got the old overtime rules. And Michigan gets the 2-point conversion. So 38-30. Now Ohio State with it. They are going to score. So they have a chance to keep this game going if they can get the 2-point conversion. Howard looking, throws, incomplete. And Michigan will win this game in triple overtime. So still a great season for Ohio State, finishing 11-1. But I don't know, Buckeye fans, would you be okay with 11-1 if that one loss came to Michigan? So it depends on how you look at it. But again, a solid season here for Ohio State in our simulation, finishing off 11-1.